Hello and good morning. This is my name Jeff with Facing the Encounter, and today I'm actually presenting a little presentation in a draft picks that I did for a upcoming limited environment tournament that I'm going to be participating with three other content creators. So what this is, it's a tournament that we're gonna be doing games against certain villains on a weekly schedule starting in February, and it's a limited environment card pool. The other players and content creators that I'm going to be playing with in this tournament is Jason Sketch. I'm also with MC Deck Discussions and Solo Marvel Champion. So basically what this is we drafted each of us drafted two boxes, expansion boxes, and then we drafted 8 hero packs. Now the thing is, we can only play with our respected card pools that we drafted. So just to go over a little bit on how the rules are going to partake in this tournament, the villain is going to be randomized each week. The default difficulty is standard 1, expert 1, with the required and recommended sets used for whichever scenario is picked for that villain. Players may suggest, alternative difficulties or modular sets. Each player has one chance per week to veto the villain difficulty or the modular set. We build 2 decks to play against the villain each week, and heroes can be repeated during the tournament, even against the same villain. But you have to use a different aspect each time you repeat a hero. So, for example, I'm a one-trick pony, and protection is my favorite aspect. So, say if I use my one hero and protection aspect, he's done with that aspect for the remainder of the tournament. So, just to go, I'm just gonna jump into my drafting order of what I picked, and kind of give just a little brief description of like why I chose what I chose or where my brain was going. Now, I'm really big into like fantasy football drafts and stuff like that, so whenever I draft something, I always like to try to strategize of, what I'm going for, what should I wait for, what's going to fall in my lap at the end of the round. I got the first overall draft pick on this. So, to me, I hate the first overall draft pick because sometimes when you get that first pick, it's like you're second guessing yourself. What is this the best one? Maybe I should have picked this one. So the first thing I did was I picked the box, an expansion box first instead of a hero pack, and I grabbed one of my top favorite expansion box, and I felt like this was a no-brainer. I grabbed the Sinister Motives. Couple key reasons of why I grabbed the Sinister Motives. One, it's a favorite expansion, and also it has the Web Warrior support in that box. I do love playing with Ghost Spider, and also too, I never played Miles Morales yet, so if I have an opportunity, maybe I might build a Miles Morales deck. And that's another thing too. I'm really excited about this tournament is like there are some hero packs that I have that I've never played, that I have an opportunity to play those heroes and give them a try. I felt like this was a good one. The Web Warrior arc build is pretty strong, so I figured even if I don't build into the Web Warrior arc in any of my games coming up, I pretty much, was able to at least keep it off the board and keep it into I have the weapon, right? So it's under my control. So that was my sinister motive, if you will, why I picked the box. My next pick that I did after Sinister Motives was Spider or SPDR. The reason why I picked them is I haven't really got a chance to play them in a content way. So it gives me an opportunity to choose something new and try something new. I've seen it. I've seen this character played. I got to watch Soul Marvel Champion play him when we were at MCDC, and it looked like a lot of fun. One of the reasons why I took this pack is because, again, I'm a one-trick pony, and I love my protection aspect, but I know what's in that pack. So I now have access to the repurposed cards and all the tech that comes with it. Energy Barrier, the generator cards in there also. And the repurposed event cards are very powerful. So I'm glad to have that in my card pool. Also, too, Spider or SPDR comes with Limitless Stamina and Unshakable. Plus, also, it comes with the leadership card of Clarity of Purpose, which is a nice leadership resource generator. Limitless Stamina and Unshakable. There are only certain heroes who can play those cards. Hulk is one of those cards. Spider or SPDR is. Who else was there? Thing off the top of my head here. Drax. So, just a handful. So, those cards are now under my control. So, I get to take it off the board. But I would be really excited to try and get a game with them in. The next pack that I went with in my pick, Vision. I've yet to play Vision, and I've heard a lot of good things about Vision. Vision's pack came with, again, protection cards that I really like. Flow Like Water, Defiance. I mean, just having a bunch of defense events is going to really feed the Flow Like Water combo. But one of the things that when I was looking at his kit, I really liked his mechanic of being able to switch forms. And I feel like that would be really cool to utilize in a game. So I'm actually definitely targeting to get a deck build with him and get some play time with him. So another strong reason why I went with him. My next pick after that was Drax, and that goes right to back what I was saying when I was going over SPDR's pack. He has access to Limitless Stamina Unshakable, so now I have 2 hero packs that can utilize those cards. Again, one trick pony. That's me. He's got some protection cards that are really cool, and they actually work very well for him. Subdue and Leading Blow. So I would actually be interested in trying to get some games in with Drax also. Yeah, he has a mechanic though where he gets reward for getting hit. So it'd be really kind of cool to see what I can build with him with that. After Drax, I scooped up Nightcrawler because he comes with. All right, so I know he's got protection cards in his deck, but I put the top one on the top of the list, Gambit. He comes with Gambit. Gambit is one of my, next to Nick Fury Sr., is probably right up there in my top 3 of my favorite allies I like to play with. So, getting Gambit into any one of my decks and being able to, have a chance to maybe grab a bad card that I don't want in the encounter deck and boost up Gambit, it just seems very ideal. And then we'll go and skip the protection part for a second, but his Justice side, he does come with Gunboat Diplomacy. So if I make a Justice deck, I have access to that. For his aggression, he comes with Combined Forces. And then obviously for protection, he comes with the really fun stuff, Rogue and North Star. Plus, Come Get Me Bub, Riposte, and Change of Fortune. The Riposte is great because it'll feed into the Flow Like Water combo if I decide to go down that path with one of my protection decks. After Nightcrawler, I did grab the Sorcerer Supreme himself, Doctor Strange. I know there's like a little rumble sometimes when you see this hero because, he's like they say he's broken or whatnot, but I don't really think about it that way. I mean, he's Doctor Strange. He's one of my favorite Marvel characters, and I like playing with him. He comes also with protection cards. The ones that I like to just give mention out is Night Nurse, Desperate Defense, comes with Unflappable, Iron Fist, and Brother Voodoo, which is great for searching out your event cards. Iron Fist to help with, stun locking. The Justice cards that come with him is Foiled, which I love that card because if you're an alter ego or hero, you can still play it to disrupt the boost card. We also get the Skill Strike event card also, so building up an aggression deck that's focusing around using your basic attack will be nice because you can throw that in there to give yourself some extra damage. And then obviously the big one, the Sorcerer Supreme card, which again there's only like 3 heroes that can use that card, which is Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, Adam Warlock, and Magic. So being able to have that card in my possession makes me the Sorcerer Supreme, if you will. Why I picked Captain America was because, one, he's an all-rounder hero. So basically, if maybe I put myself in a position where I didn't draft a big variety of different aspect cards, I can still plug and play Captain America into an aspect, even though my aspect might not be that strong. His hero kit's just as strong, so I can still be able to do things or have a chance to compete if the scenario might be overburdened. He powers up. He gives me a little more variety in the leadership card pool for me. And also he adds more Avengers to my card pool also. But he's Captain America. He can do this all day. So I saw him available. I figured I might as well get the cap on there. So I did. After Captain America, I did snag my next box. I grabbed the Mad Titan Shadow. I didn't really focus too heavy on the boxes after I took Sinister Motives. But I saw that was still on the table. I grabbed it. I've never played Spectrum. I've been told to play Spectrum. Spectrum's fun. It is possible maybe I'll try Spectrum in this tournament. I don't know. But another key thing is that I got this box also does come with a hero for Adam Warlock, which is great because Adam Warlock is very fun to build in all the with his deck building ability. Also, too, he's a Mystic, so I can use the Sorcerer Supreme card with him, which will also make him a lot more dangerous, if you will. And he also comes with the aspect spellcasting cards that come with that, so that could also be used for any other Mystics I might have. But yeah, no, I feel like this was a good grab. After Mad Titan Shadow, I grabbed Quicksilver. I really wanted to play him. I've never had a real opportunity to play this hero, and I'm going to pull the trigger and do it. His card pool does come with protection-based cards, which I was interested in, obviously, for building more, strong defense strategies. The real only card I can really think on top of my head right now, Nerves of Steel is a great resource generator for defense events, which I do have those defense events. So I figured that would be a smart grab to feed into those defense events, and also to there's a basic card that comes with his pack called Beat 'em Up, and I really like that card because it's basically like a Squirrel Girl. And say maybe if I don't really know like what villains I'm going to be facing, so it's possible that we might be facing an Ultron. Well, this is actually a good card. Excuse me. This is actually a good card to counter Ultron with because, Ultron, pulls up drones and, beat him up, can pretty much ping him off, or it gives off really good, AoE damage on it. So I figured that would be another good reason to have that. After Quicksilver, my final pick was Venom. He, I just thought the cards and the stars have aligned, and I saw Venom on the table. I took him. He's a great all-arounder, just like Captain America. You can put him in any aspect, he'll be able to perform, which helps because as you can tell, the way I drafted a lot of hero packs are really strongly suited for like protection aspect. But now I got two other heroes in my back pocket that I can plug and play into different scenarios if I need to. If I feel that I might not have a strong card pool to build around whatever scenario we're going to play in. But also just honorable mention here, Venom also does come with great aspect cards, Full Sail and Welcome Aboard. Also too, he comes with a sonic rifle, so now it gives me more options to confuse villains and go from there. But yeah, though, but that is my final pick. So that is the basic outline of the tournament and my draft picks. I know Solo Marvel Champion Jason Sketch and MC Deck Discussions is also they have their draft picks, so please go check out their channels and check out what they picked out. And I'm really excited to give this to do this tournament. And we'll see who the first villain is, which would be starting next week. So, but on that note, thank you for taking the time to check this out. If you do like the content, please give a like to help build the channel up. I do appreciate anyone who checks out any of my content. We're all busy human beings, and it means a lot. It really does. And on that note, again, my name's Jeff. And I'll see you next time on Facing the Encounter. Have a good day.